So today we're going to talk about mastering your budget. I'm going to give you a practical guide to managing your finances in tough times or in good times. But first I want to ask you if you'd please give a thumbs up for today's artwork and welcome you to Brighten-up-sunshine, where every day is a new beginning. And let's get right into today's video. So mastering your budget. Okay, in times of economic uncertainty or in good times, it doesn't really matter, because mastering your budget is something you need to do anyway. So here's a comprehensive guide that I'm hopeful is going to help you take control of your finances, cut unnecessary expenses, and prioritize essential needs. Number 1, understand your financial situation. So you have to understand, how much income do you have coming in? Identify all the sources. Just get you a pen and paper and list every source of income, including your salary, your freelance work, any side hustles, any earnings. And calculate. It doesn't even have to be earnings. Like if you're living on Social Security, you want to count that. If you have alimony support, child support, that is in your income list. So you want to identify all the sources and list all your income. Now actually you'll then know how much do you actually make. So you calculate all the total income. You sum it all up, all the sources, and determine your monthly income. Easy enough. Number 2, track your expenses. So you want to categorize your spending. You want to break down your expenses into categories, like a category for housing, a category for utilities, a category for groceries, transportation, entertainment, your credit debt, your car payment. You want to track all your expenses now. And then creating your budget is going to set financial goals next. So you want to set your short-term goals, identify any financial goals such as paying off the debt, building an emergency fund, getting a new car, Christmas coming up, a birthday, short-term goals. And then you want to identify your long-term goals. Consider your long-term objectives like saving for retirement, a major purchase, a backyard shed. What is your long-term goals? Maybe you need a garage. I don't know, but you need to make sure that you write it down so that you know. Now you want to allocate your income. First, we're going to look at your essential expenses. Prioritize these. Essential expenses are things like that you can't live without, meaning rent, mortgage, utilities, groceries, transportation. So you need to keep the lights on, the roof over your head, and possibly the car so you can get back and forth to work, or however you get your transportation to keep the job that gives you the income, if you need that. Savings and debt repayment. Then you're going to allocate a portion of your income to savings and debt repayment. We will get more into specifics of how much in a little bit, but just stick with me here. Discretionary spending. Set a reasonable budget for discretionary spending, such as dining out or entertainment. And again, we'll cover more depth, but like right now, I want you to get the overview of how to create a budget. And you will get that in this video, so stay till the end. Create a budget plan. Zero-based budgeting. Dave Ramsey talks about this. There's quite a few people that talk about that. And basically, it ensures that every dollar of your income has been allocated to a specific expense, savings, or debt repayment. This method will actually help you in avoiding overspending. So now here's the secret. And here it is. It is the 50-30-20 rule. If you want to know how much, the 50-30-20 budgeting rule is 50% of your income goes to necessities, like the rent, the transportation, the food. 30% of your income is going to go to discretionary expenses. So you want the shed, you want new shoes, but those are not necessities to live life. Those are wants, but 30% can go to that. And then 20% you need to save. Save for debt repayment, save for retirement, save for your future. 50-30-20 rule. And then sticking to your budget. Monitor your spending. Regularly check in. Review your spending weekly or at least monthly to ensure you're staying within your budget. Make sure you write it down, put it on your calendar. Do not skip it. Make it the 1st of every month, the 10th of every month, the first week of every month. But make sure that you check in and review your budget every single month, because you will see that you're going to have to adjust as needed. This is why it's personal finance. You're going to be adjusting as needed. It'll probably take you 6 months to a year to actually get a budget that is in line with your goals and your lifestyle. Make adjustments if you find yourself consistently over or under budget in certain categories, then adjust. Because remember, the goal is every dollar has been accounted for. Every dollar goes in a certain spot. Use budgeting tools if you want to. I personally like the good old-fashioned paper and pen, but here are a few apps you may want to consider. There is Every Dollar, which Dave Ramsey has. There's leveraging budget apps like Mint, YNAB, which is You Need a Budget. There's Pocket Guard. All of these will track your expenses and manage your budget efficiently. So check those out if you're interested in that. But the spreadsheets or just a pen and paper can create a simple spreadsheet and manually track your income and expenses. So if you prefer that more hands-on approach, it's just go ahead and get your pen and paper. Implement spending controls. Automate savings. Set up an automatic transfer of your savings account so you're ensuring you're consistently saving. Out of every check, just set it up to go in there. Limit access. Use cash when you're spending. This actually will help you avoid overspending with credit or debit cards. There's a psychological thing here, and that is our pain center does not actually get activated when we swipe the card. But for some reason, the part of our brain that lights up the pain center, it actually lights up when we spend cash. So you feel the pain. You're going to do more to avoid pain than gain pleasure. So that is a little tidbit of information there that hopefully will be of benefit to you. Cut out unnecessary expenses. Review subscriptions and your memberships. Evaluate your needs. Access your subscriptions and memberships. And then start eliminating them if you don't need them, such as your streaming services or your gym memberships. And then cancel, like I said, eliminate, cancel them, downgrade those that are not essential or provide value to you. If they provide a little value to you, you may want to look at them, see if there's another cheaper option. The goal here is just cutting unnecessary expenses, because every dollar can be allocated to something of more importance or something that would add more value to your life. Reduce your utility cost if you can. Energy savings, like implementing energy saving practices like an LED bulbs, unplugging unused devices, adjusting your thermostat, reducing your water bill, fixing leaks if you have them, upgrading to energy appliances if it won't kill your budget. Maybe that's something you save up for a long-term goal, but it's back like during the Great Depression, they had a saying, a penny saved is a penny earned. So this is just looking to see where you can save. So you've cut out all the unnecessary stuff. So now it's like, can I simply put something at the bottom of the door so the air don't leak out? Even if it's just an old towel for right now. You're just looking on how you can get $1. How can you save $1? Here's a big one. Optimize grocery spending. And how do you do that? Meal planning, of course. Plan your meals in advance to avoid impulse buying and reduce food waste. Use the coupons. Take advantage of coupons, discounts, loyalty programs to save on your groceries. Huge piece of information. Check out where you can. Some people say that they save more money by going through the lane and looking for the best deals for the off-brands, etc. But if you've got time, set on your computer and do that where you actually go and pick up in the store, because some people have reported that they save more money when they pick up in the store. They save on the gas, they save on the time, and they save on the money, because some of those, like I know Kroger's was one, they'll tell you if you used all the coupons that they had when you go online to shop to pick it up. And a lot of them are offering free pickup. So that's something to think about, unless you're going to like the discount stores and you're getting a better deal that way. But boy, can we overspend on the food. So I'm just optimizing grocery spending is that topic. And this one is cut out entertainment cost. Look for free activities. Explore free or low-cost entertainment options, such as your community events, your parks, your online resources, and then DIY solutions. Consider, if you're having a project like you need a porch, consider looking up, can you do it yourself? And consider budget-friendly and enjoyable DIY solutions that can do entertainment as well, like maybe planting a vegetable garden. Prioritize essential needs. Back to necessities. Focus on your necessities. Utilities, housing. Ensure that you're prioritizing paying for housing, utilities, and necessary stuff that you have to have. Groceries and transportation. Again, we're going to touch back. Allocate sufficient funds for groceries and transportation to maintain your daily needs. Plan for irregular expenses. Save up for an emergency fund. Build and maintain emergency funds to cover unexpected expenses such as medical bills or car repairs. Sinking funds. Set aside funds for irregular but predictable expenses like annual insurances, premiums, vehicle maintenance, car insurance that comes, maybe every 3 months or 6 months for some of you. And we'll just call those sinking funds. Seek assistance if needed. Don't be ashamed to look for community resources, for your government assistance programs if you need them, if you're struggling to meet your essential needs. And don't be ashamed to reach out for financial counseling. Some churches actually have it for free. So check out your community resources. The conclusion is mastering your budget is going to require you to carefully plan, to take personal responsibility, to regularly monitor and commit to making informed financial decisions. By assessing your financial situation, creating a practical budget, sticking to it, cutting out unnecessary expenses, and prioritizing essential needs first, you can navigate financial challenges more effectively and achieve greater financial stability. Remember, financial management is an ongoing process. Stay proactive. Make adjustments if needed. Stay focused on your long-term goals. Your financial well-being is within your control. I want to thank you guys for subscribing to Brighten Up Sunshine. Remember, the sun always rises. Keep shining, stay inspired, and I will see you in the next video. Drop a comment below if you have a topic that you want me to cover next.